guys.
Hey guys.
Nour here.
Better Nour here. You heard me. Hey guys. Better Nour here.
The best Nour here.
We're talking about me right now. We've never done a vlog before, and we've always wanted to try to do one. So, we're trying to do one.
So this one's gonna be interesting because I've never seen something like this done before. I mean, maybe there has, but I've personally never seen something like that. We're going to come up with a story in 1 hour.
1 hour, one story.
Infinite possibilities.
One couple. And obviously, as you're gonna see from the length of this video, it's not gonna be just a flat hour of footage. We're gonna cut it around to only keep the interesting bits for you guys, so.
Because we don't want to put random ramblings.
It's true, she rambles a lot.
I do ramble
She doesn't
a lot.
stop. I'm on my 8th hearing aid because of her. Ow! That hurt!
Should I keep that in?
Yeah.
Should we get started?
Yeah, let's do a 15 chapter, kind of shortish novel. Basically just what's gonna happen in each one, general outline of everything. Let's start with the genre. I was thinking kind of like sci-fi.
I like sci-fi.
Sci-fi?
Yeah, let's do sci-fi.
Okay.
Let's make it really like freaky sci-fi. Like
Let's make it really freaky sci-fi, my own original idea.
What? What?
Just your face, you look like you're so done with me. Alright, so we've decided sci-fi.
What?
What's a cool hook? What's a cool Captain Hook? Let's start with the general premise more than the conflict. Like what makes the sci-fi story special? What's cool about it? I wanted to do something with time.
With time?
Time is cool.
Linear time?
Heyo, that's a callback. Go watch the skit.
Or is it gonna be a future skit? Linear time, and who knows? What can it be? A zombie on Mars.
What if people spent time like currency? Like,
Isn't that already a movie? You know, the movie In Time with Justin Timberlake and what was her name?
is that a movie?
Pretty sure it's a movie. I've seen it. In Time. Don't they like have a
With
certain?
Justin Timberlake?
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't call it Just in Time? Come on, Hollywood.
I didn't name it. So something cool, premise. This is always the hardest part about writing.
Can we take someone else's idea?
No.
Okay.
Harry Potter in space. You know, Harry on Mars. Harry going to Marsworth. Marsworth.
What?
Do you want a time?
I really want time.
Want it to be like time travel? That kind of thing?
No, time travel is too overdone.
Okay. Maybe the person doesn't time travel, but he receives letters from his future self.
I like that.
And they're just like from different times throughout the future, but it's from himself in the future. Like, but they're just letters.
Okay.
Like they're warnings or something.
Yeah, I feel like if he heeds certain warnings or does certain things, what if like he stops getting letters from like a certain part of himself because like they died or something?
Ooh.
So like let's say one version of his future self sends him a letter, and he's like, wow, okay, you're not a cool guy. You killed 6 children. And I see that if I go left on my daily commute on like this day, you'll live. So I'm gonna go right. And then he stops getting letters from that version of himself because that person died.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Sure.
Alright, so I wrote down for the premise, a guy receiving letters from his future self, and he can alter specific futures as all versions of himself branch off timelines due to his present actions. He could, in theory, kill different future versions of himself by doing specific actions that he knows would lead to their deaths.
But if he's killing future versions of himself, wouldn't that just end his future life?
That future life.
So he's killing himself in alternate realities.
Yeah. From different realities that branched off at certain points that are coming up in his reality. Time is not linear in this one. And I know, audience, before you go in the comments, oh, time travel, blah, blah. Yeah, listen, it's complicated, okay? This is like a 1 hour story. Don't hit me with every discontinuity you can think of because of like time travel and multiverse, okay? It's a cool 1 hour story. Let me have it.
How does the book start? How old is this character? What's his name? We haven't even like figured that out.
His name can be Justin Time.
Justin Timber Time.
No. Justin Temper Tantrum. He just gets really upset at time.
Justin Timber Time, that's his name.
We're gonna go with Justin Timber Time because Nour wants to go with Justin Timber Time.
Yes. What's his age?
let's do college. Maybe
College.
age like 21.
21 is good.
21.
He can drink.
He can drink.
He's good.
Yeah.
He's set for life. He needs alcohol.
No, we have younger viewers. We don't tell them.
Don't drink, guys.
We don't tell them to get into alcohol.
Don't drink.
All right.
But
so
you can drink tea. That's fine.
what's gonna happen in chapter 1?
So what happens to shake his world? Like, does he receive his first ever letter in the first chapter, or is this something he's always been receiving?
In the first chapter is when he first gets
received.
yeah.
Okay.
It's a brand new phenomenon too.
Okay.
Up until now, his life has been normal, no time travel shenanigans.
So maybe he lives in an apartment and he goes to check his mailbox, and the first time ever he sees a letter written and sent by him, Justin Timbertime.
Alright, so I have checks his apartment mailbox, sees the first letter sent to him from him. The date on the return address is like a future date.
So is it like a few days after that day, or is it like a few weeks after that day?
Years.
Years,
Yeah.
okay.
Normal 21-year-old. He looks at it, he reads, he's like, okay,
Well, he probably thinks
one of my friends pranked me.
He probably just like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like somebody put it in here.
Hey, it's me from the future, and student loans were the best thing I ever did. Haha, you should get one. 300% interest rate.
Or no. Hey, it's you from the future. Send me your credit card information so I could.
It's me, you from the future. Send me those weird 16 numbers on the front and the wacky 3 numbers on the back and the expiration date of your credit card.
So I could pay your tuition fees. You know?
Right,
Yeah.
And you're also getting a free island.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So checks his mailbox, sees the first letter sent to him from him, date on the return address is a few years after his current date. He opens it, thinks it's a prank, and he throws it out.
He wouldn't ask his friends about it.
He's like,
I've got an exam. I don't care.
I have
about
too many
this.
things going on. I
Yeah.
know my turtle just got loose.
Yeah, of course. It should say tea makes me poop.
A few days pass. He gets another one with the winning lottery numbers. They tell him, I'm you from the future. I know you threw out the last letter. Just to prove it to you, here are the winning lottery numbers of like a specific date. And he doesn't believe this, so he doesn't buy like a lottery ticket or anything. He's like, nope, still garbage, not wasting my money.
Yeah.
So a few days pass. He checks the internet.
Checks the internet.
And
They are the correct
they are the winning
numbers.
lottery numbers. Yeah.
So he's like, how in the
He's
world?
like, what?
What is this sorcery?
Chapter 1 could end with him writing back saying, who are you and how
Who
did
are
you know?
you?
Good hook to end on.
In the next chapter, we need like an actual warning.
Yeah, so chapter 2.
Bless you.
So chapter 2, it could start with him receiving another letter. It's the reply to the one that he sent saying, who are you?
Mm-hmm.
All it says is, I'm you from the future. You need
No,
to...
I feel like that's too soon.
Too soon? Oh.
Too soon.
Oh, he doesn't know it's him from the future?
Not yet. Maybe when he threw it out the first time, him from the future decided, okay, this guy is skeptical. Let me kind of slowly introduce myself to myself. So Justin Timbertime kind of slowly goes about it.
So chapter 2 can open with him receiving the reply for the letter that he sent that said, who are you? It could just say, you don't need to know that right now, but you need to heed my warnings. Okay?
I like that.
Just kind of ominous.
Okay. And what is his first warning?
So I think the first warning should be something like relatively simple,
Mm-hmm.
something innocuous they wouldn't really think is like a big warning. All right, so I'm thinking the first warning, don't bring an umbrella today. And then while he's walking around campus at his high school,
Something happens.
it starts,
strikes.
yeah, starts
Oh,
thunderstorming, lightning hits a guy holding
And
an
that guy
umbrella.
dies.
And that guy, sure.
Or gets harmed. I don't know.
Okay.
Ends up in the hospital.
Right, it's something like innocuous enough they'd be like, that's really oddly coincidental that that letter told me don't bring an umbrella and that happened.
Yeah. So then he confronts himself by sending his future self a letter, but instead of the letter taking like several days to arrive, like the last letter, it'll be instantaneous. So like he'll drop off his letter, and then as soon as he comes home, he'll go to check his mailbox, and there's like an instant letter right there.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
So he gets a letter instantaneously, and then
And then it says, seriously, you need to listen to me. Stop questioning.
stop being a stubborn.
Right, so in that letter, it says, seriously, you need to trust me on this. Do not disobey.
Well, you don't know if Justin Timbertime is 6
We
years
know
old.
he's 21.
In the future.
No.
In the future. This is an alternate universe. It could be that they age backwards.
Don't date a writer.
It's an alternate universe. Anything is possible. Hey, come on, go with it. Go with it. Go with it.
So chapter 3.
Uh-huh.
It can open up with another new letter, and the letter can say,
Don't talk to the person in blue today. That'll be the letter. He doesn't know who this person in blue is. No idea.
So he goes about his day as normal. Goes to class, takes his exam, does okay.
He forgets about the letter completely.
C's get degrees. He does okay his exam.
He just forgets the letter.
Yeah.
He goes to get coffee. There's no one in blue.
But as he's walking down campus, there's a solicitor, like a petitioner trying to get signatures.
Boy or girl?
Doesn't matter. He's guy. Why not?
Okay.
He's wearing blue.
Okay.
Because you see the letter said the man in blue.
Man in blue. That's right. I forgot.
And this person says, "Sir, can you sign my petition? I'm trying to collect signatures for a good cause. Blah blah blah. Like normal petitioner speak."
Mm-hmm.
And that's when he notices, wait, this person's wearing blue. What's going to happen?
And he also realizes that he already said hello, which means he already spoke to this person.
He already talked to the person.
So he already messed it up. Does he back up? Does he say? He should give like a random excuse, like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I have to go." And,
yeah, like I'm not interested.
Yeah,
and then he just leaves. So what would be the consequence for this? Like what happens? There's these small things along the way that would affect the future.
The future him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's wondering what's gonna happen. He's like really paranoid the whole day, going about looking at like scrutinizing every little thing.
What did I just do?
Right. But then he gets home and he gets a letter, and all it says is, "Thank you for talking to the person in blue."
But it just said, the other one said, "Don't talk to the."
Right.
Oh, so there's two people.
There are many.
Oh.
And that's the end of chapter 3.
And he still doesn't know.
He has no idea what's
that
going on.
it's a different person now.
Right. So our camera ran out of battery. I put a new one. Hopefully the framing is relatively still the same. I think.
We should add some people.
No, I think chapter 4 should start the overarching plot.
Yeah, but we should add some like a love interest, some side characters.
Sure. Chapter 1 was super introductory. Chapter 2 was a little ominous. Chapter 3 was like introducing the idea of multiple people sending him letters.
Yeah.
So chapter 4 should now jump right into the overarching plot.
I think he should, like, somebody should go over to his house and they see like a letter on his table.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Oh, what is this? You send yourself a letter?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't know. Somebody's been pranking me."
How about his girlfriend?
Yeah. So his girlfriend reads it and she basically tells him something's really odd about this.
Yeah, she's like, "What is this? This is stupid."
Well, no, I feel like she notices that it's kind of there's something like big going on here. Like, like this isn't a prank. Somebody's threatening you almost. But he brushes it off.
He brushes it off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fast forward like a few days.
He gets another letter.
He gets 2 letters.
One telling him to get rid of his girlfriend.
And one telling him to stay with her.
Stay with her.
Yeah, one says, "Stay with your girlfriend at all costs. She didn't do anything." The other one says, "Leave your girlfriend. She will be the cause of everything."
Yeah.
Oh, and they could both be still from him, but they have very slightly different handwritings. Like hard hinting that it's 2 separate people.
Like the Y's have a little like.
Yeah.
Like little.
Yeah. Like some of them do like the little cursive Y, and some just do like the stick Y.
Yeah. I mean, generally it's the same handwriting, but like just little.
Just
touches.
small discrepancies.
Yeah. I really like the guy in the letter who's like, "Stay with your girlfriend. Thank you for talking to that guy." Like he just seems so wholesome. He's just like, "Thank you for being nice."
No, the guy that told him to leave knows what's up.
He knows what's up? Oh, okay. What if the good guy from the letter, the good him, is actually a bad guy, and he's telling him like, "Thank you for talking to the guy in blue. Thank you for not breaking up with your girlfriend. She's nice." But he's the actual bad guy. Like plot twist later on.
Okay, yeah. He's using positivity to steer him in the direction of, hey, let whatever's gonna happen happen.
Obviously his girlfriend could be nice, but maybe ultimately she's not good for his future.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it's not meant to be. And
okay, so the one sending the positive letters is the bad guy.
Yes,
okay.
And the one sending the negative letters is actually the good guy. Maybe he knows that the girlfriend will eventually cheat on him, so he's kind of like, "Hey, you gotta leave her now because she's not good news for you."
Okay, yeah. So bad Justin Timber time. What he has to gain, how about he knows that if he stays with the girlfriend and keeps guiding him in a certain way,
she won't leave him. Like she won't cheat on him and it'll go well and they could be happy ever after.
So it isn't even necessarily bad, maybe just selfish.
Selfish, and he thinks that whatever happened between him and his girlfriend was actually his fault and he wants to fix it.
Yeah.
So I wonder why the guy in blue is even important then. Maybe it was just a test to see if he would listen.
Mm-hmm. So chapter 5.
Ooh, you know how this should end?
He still doesn't know if he wants to break up or stay with his girlfriend.
You know how this should end?
How?
Both alternate universes, him end up coming back to this universe. So maybe the positive letter, him, after like he listens to him and he does all the things that he thinks are good even though they're bad for him ultimately, the positive him ends up coming into this reality and tries to kill him because now everything is set for him. And he's like, now I can take over because my own girlfriend left me, so I'm gonna take...
Sure.
Yeah, so that could be how it ends. The climax of the story.
So the bad future him comes into the timeline to try and replace his place in that timeline right there. So he can live out a better life than what ended up happening to him in his original.
Yeah.
Well, that's the ending. Let's go back to chapter 5.
So now we have the beginning. We're still working on the middle, and we have the ending.
So how about the middle? Chapter 5 could just be a lot of self-reflection. Him trying to see if he wants to stay with his girlfriend, want to see if he wants to break up with her, kind of weighing his options, asking his friends. And he gets one letter that just says, "You did the right thing," before he even decides if he wants to break up with her, further adding to his confusion.
Like you did the right thing in
That's all it says.
Leaving her?
That's all it says. You did the right thing.
He's not sure what the right thing is still. Do I leave her? Do I stay? Or maybe his future him mistimed it and he thinks that he already broke up with her, but when he stays with her, he gets another letter like, "Oh no, my bad.
Yeah.
I meant that you need to break up with her.
Yeah.
That was what I meant.
Yep.
Why are you still with her?"
Okay, so chapter 6, he gets a letter saying, "Why are you still with her? You were supposed to break up with her. What the hell happened?"
That was why
future,
I sent you that letter saying, "Good job."
Like future him starts getting like really like abrasive with like what the hell did you do? What's wrong with you? Go back and fix this now. Yeah. And then how about it ends and he keeps signing his letters like with the curly Y. How about it ends with one with the straight Y's and like the straight G's just saying, "Don't trust curly Y."
Don't trust curly
Don't
Y.
trust curly Y.
Don't trust curly fries.
No.
It's fine.
Don't date a writer.
It's fine. It's fine. Please. It's fine.
So chapter 7. At this point, due to the two conflicting letters, he fully understands that there are two versions.
There's two versions.
Talking to him.
Especially since the one letter is telling him don't trust the curly Y. He's trying to figure out who's sending the letters.
Yeah, because he still doesn't know it's him,
He doesn't
right?
know it's him, and he's still wondering why.
I think you should figure that out in this chapter.
The first clue is that it's being sent from Justin Timber time. So he goes to the post office and tries to track where it's coming from. Obviously there's like postage stamps on there, but
this letter was never in our system.
not just that, the stamps themselves have not
Been made yet? They'd be like, "Sir, those stamps have never been made yet because they're from the future."
They wouldn't know they're not
Okay,
made yet from the future.
okay.
They would just say, those aren't real.
What if Postman is like kind of in on it and be like, "Those stamps haven't been made yet"?
Plot twist. What if he stops him and he's like, "How did you get those?" The mailman. He's had the same issue. So he's like, "How did you get those? Who's sending you these?" And he's like, "I don't know. That's why I came here. I wanted to find out why somebody's impersonating me and sending me letters."
What if the mailman says, "Don't trust curly Y," and that's it?
Which one's curly Y again?
Bad one. So the mailman is in on it, pulls him aside and says, "How did you get these?" No, what if he has the same issue where he has two versions of himself
One
also.
is curly Y. And
Yeah.
one, okay.
My shift ends in 5 minutes.
My tea is gone.
My shift ends in 5 minutes. I'll talk to you after. Same thing happened to him. He trusted curly Y and it was ruining his
And
life.
everything, yeah. Earlier we have a plot hole. Earlier we said that he sent a letter. And that's instantly came back. Like he sent a letter like saying, "Who are you?"
Oh yeah. Okay, we'll take that out. He never sent that letter.
He never sent that letter. That was a plot hole. He just gets the letter.
Yeah, he only receives letters.
Okay, that was plot hole in chapter 1. We fixed it. There's no plot hole now. So chapter 8 doesn't know where his letters are coming from.
Okay, so chapter 8, he's on a date with his girlfriend. So I feel like this chapter could really just kind of explore their relationship a little bit, but it could be super tense the whole time. Him like still not sure who to trust.
The entire time he's on the date with his girlfriend, he's like,
Do I break up with her?
and because of that,
I didn't know we had NASCAR outside. Still going. Is my man's doing like donuts in the parking lot?
still going.
So chapter 8 will explore his relationship mainly with his girlfriend.
But I feel like he should, the entire time he's like thinking of all the
yeah,
flaws.
she has 6 legs, many eyes.
She has 11 fingers.
She eats her mate. She's
I
a
don't think she's human.
He realizes he's dating a spider.
Okay, let's not do that.
No.
It's kind of like judging his girlfriend.
All right, I'm thinking it could end with her saying, "I love you, babe," and him like pausing for a little bit. And to signify that he's gonna stay with her, he just goes, "Yeah, I love you too." Let's make this 10 chapters instead of 15. Okay?
Yeah, it seems good.
Chapter 9. How about he just receives one letter that says, watch your back, and the Y is straight. It's not a curly Y. It's the good guy.
The negative note, good guy.
So it's the good guy warning him, watch your back. What if he's like chilling at home? He gets a knock on the door, he opens it, and it's him.
Oh.
It's bad version.
It's bad version.
Right. And he's just holding a gun. He opens the door immediately. No. Yeah, he didn't bring a full rifle. Curly Y mows into his apartment building with a tank.
Yes.
Like an Abrams.
Yes.
Okay.
Obviously.
Okay. Curly Y is holding a gun, looking exactly like him. Well, thank you for following my instructions. It's now my turn to replace you. Curly Y tells him, take a seat, and he pushes him aside. And he explains to him what's going on.
Does he tie him up?
Not necessarily. He has a gun pointed at the man. That's good. That's a good enough deterrent not to get up. My life went to garbage. My life went to hell. It's all because I treated the girlfriend poorly and things spiraled out of control. Now I'm gonna replace you and I'm gonna make things right and I'm gonna live a better life. The chapter could end with him saying, no, come on, man, don't do this. And they could just end with bang. And then chapter 10.
So he hears the gun. Does he black out?
It just ends with, I heard the hammer hit the bullet, bang. And then chapter 10 starts with a Curly Y falling to the floor dead. It's the postman that saved him.
Oh, okay.
Because
how did he know? Did he get a letter saying, hey, you gotta save that guy?
I think Straight Y sent a letter to the postman.
And he read it?
Yeah.
Okay. Was he just not the one delivering it before, maybe?
Yeah. This
time. He never caught it.
All right. How about chapter 10 starts following the mailman? And the guy that normally takes the route to deliver the mail of Justin Timbertime, the guy was out sick. This mailman was put to do that route instead. And he sees the letter and he sees that that stamp and he's like, what the hell is this? I need to open it. And he opens it and all it says is, Justin, don't open the door.
So he sees it and he's like, oh my god, let me go save Justin.
Yeah. He shows up. that is a motorcycle or maybe just a really powerful car. All right, so chapter 10, the postman comes, basically he saves him, he kills Curly Y version of Justin, and all is good. And the postman says, listen kid, I've been through this before. You're lucky I opened up your letter. Don't mess with time travel anymore, man. Just ignore all future letters.
But does that mean he should break up with his girlfriend still? Or go blindly into his future?
Yeah, he could say something like, pay no heed to any letters anymore. Just live your life how you naturally
You
would.
can control your own life. No one can tell you how it's gonna end.
Yeah.
Their alternate universe does not decide your future.
Yep. So let's run through the story one last time.
Yes.
And it looks like we've been filming for about 54-ish minutes. So we're just under that 1 hour mark. Made it. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. The premise is a guy receiving letters from his future self. His name is Justin Timbertime.
21 years old.
Checks his apartment mailbox. He sees the first letter sent to him from him.
Thinks it's a prank.
Throws
it out.
There were lottery numbers inside. They turn out to be true. Chapter 2, he gets another letter. All it says is, heed my warnings. Then the first warning just says, don't bring an umbrella today. All else it says is, don't disobey. So he doesn't disobey. He doesn't bring an umbrella. He sees someone else get struck by lightning.
And that person gets hurt.
Chapter 3, he gets another one that just says, don't talk to the person in
Guy
blue.
in blue, yeah.
He goes about his day, he completely forgets about it, accidentally walks into
talks to the guy in blue.
Yeah, accidentally walks into a solicitor.
When he realizes, he backs away.
Yeah. He goes home, super paranoid the whole day.
Then
He gets
sees
home.
a letter.
Yeah, and then he sees a letter that says,
thank you for talking to the guy in blue.
Chapter 4, his girlfriend notices a letter on his coffee table. She's questioning it, thinks something big is going on.
Yeah. She's like, you're getting threats or something.
Yeah.
Come on.
Then he gets two letters at the same time. One says to stay with the girlfriend, one says to leave the girlfriend.
And they're written in slightly different handwriting. One has a curly Y, one does not.
The good one knows that the girlfriend will ruin his life. The bad guy wants him to stay with his girlfriend.
Because of ulterior motives.
And the guy in blue was just a test. Yeah. That was just to see what he would do. Chapter 5, he's going over to his girlfriend and he just gets a letter that says, you did the right thing. Super ominous, maybe sent in the wrong point in time. They messed up.
So he's still unsure what the right thing is.
He doesn't know what the right thing was. He didn't do anything yet.
Yeah.
So he decides to
just ignore it.
Yeah. Chapter 6, all it says is don't trust Curly Y. And then Curly Y starts getting more and more abrasive and angry with him.
He gets angry with him, remember, because he stayed with his girlfriend. So he gets angrier and angrier.
Chapter 7, he tries to track where the letters are coming from. He goes to the post office. He shows them the letter. The mailman says, where did you get these? These stamps have not been produced yet.
And then
so he pulls them aside and says,
explains that he's been having the same issue.
Yeah, he says, don't trust Curly Y.
Or had the issue in the past.
Yeah, he says, don't trust Curly Y. I've had this issue. My shift ends in 5 and I'll talk to you. He talks to him. He explains everything that's going on. Explains that Curly Y messed up his life. That's about it. Chapter 8, he's on a date with his girlfriend. This one delves into their relationship a little bit. The whole time he's still Do I break up
He's
with her?
undecisive.
Yeah, do I break up with her?
But
do I
obviously
stay
he
with
loves
her?
her, so he ends up just
He ends up just staying with her. Chapter 9, Curly Y meets him at his front door, unannounced.
With a gun.
With a gun. A handgun.
Threatens him.
And threatens him.
And explains that he wants to take over his life.
Right. And then it ends with just the bang of a shotgun, or the shot of a pistol, not a shotgun. In chapter 10, turns out that the bang of that gun was the mailman. He saved him from Curly Y. Boom.
Yeah.
Story, 1 hour. Most cohesive? No.
And the point of the story is you control your own destiny.
Yeah, and some other Disney garbage. Story, 1 hour. Cohesive? No. Still pretty cool? Yeah. Plot holes? Totally.
But we fixed one of them.
Did we make it in an hour? Yeah, we did. We got it is 7:59. We started at 7 and it is 7:59.
We made it.
We made it by 1 minute. So, any plot holes, any inconsistencies, give us some slack.
It doesn't matter.
We outlined 10 chapters. We started from nothing and got 10 chapters, start to finish, 1 hour.
We get an award, right?
Yeah.
Drink your tea, honey.
Why did you shove it in my bottom lip? That wasn't my mouth.
I don't know. So there you go.
All right, yeah. So that was our first attempt at one of these write a story in an hour type vlogs.
Let us know what you
guys think.
Yeah, leave a comment.
Yeah. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel,
and check out my other videos.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. We want to try and produce these every now and then, sprinkle them in
if you like them.
If you like them. We just thought this would be a fun thing to try, show off more of our personalities in these videos rather than just kind of raw advice and humor and stuff. Just kind of us talking to you guys. Let us know how it went. Let us know what you think. And ring that notification bell to get notified of new videos. And make sure you tune in to our future videos because my upcoming book is coming out very, very soon. Well, we've been working.
The pre-sale starts soon, but you get to see our animated book trailer.
Yeah, we got this super cool book trailer. It is
awesome
animated.
Cover,
animated giveaways. Voice acting, music. It is going to be a bomb trailer.
We'll have giveaways for the next couple weeks.
Every single night for the past few months, we've been working on this trailer.
Yeah, it's good.
Multiple hours. There's a lot of production going into this one. Tell you everything you need to know about her upcoming book, Divinity Falling. Stay tuned to this channel. Bye, guys. That is all from us.
Nour for president?
Oh, yeah. Michael for president.
Nour for president.
Michael for president.
Nour for president. You okay, buddy? I think he's okay. He's Michael?
Michael for president.